We, the jury in this case, finds the defendant guilty of attempted manslaughter based upon extreme mental or emotional disturbance.
Breaking news tonight, a former UPMC doctor found guilty of trying to kill his wife in Hawaii. The jury handed down the verdict just a couple of hours ago. KDKA's Ricky Sayer has been tracking the case tonight and joins us live with the latest. Ricky.
Yeah, from here in the newsroom, we've been closely following a live feed from inside the Hawaii courthouse. We just heard from both the prosecutor and defense attorney. Both said they respect the verdict, but the fact is neither got exactly what they wanted coming in. Gerhardt Konig was initially charged with attempted murder, but he was found guilty of a lesser charge, that being attempted manslaughter based upon extreme mental or emotional disturbance. The indication here is the jury considered that lesser charge after not finding Konig guilty of second-degree attempted murder. A member of the jury said to news cameras following the verdict that they didn't see evidence to support that Konig intended to murder his wife, but she said they did recognize she was hurt. With a lesser charge also comes a lesser sentence. The maximum would be 20 years. Now, the defense attorney did say they would appeal. In a brief statement, he said up to and during the trial, there are many appellate issues. To catch you up to speed, the defendant in this case was former UPMC anesthesiologist and Pitt professor Gerhardt Konig. The prosecutor in this case argued that Konig tried to kill his wife Ariel in multiple ways. First, by trying to push her off a cliff, then attempting to stab her with a syringe before striking her multiple times with a rock. The prosecutor said the motive here was an obsession over an affair. The defense attorney has been trying to cast doubt on Konig's wife's account. Konig has insisted he was defending himself from his wife. He says his wife hit him with a rock first. The defense attorney argued that if Konig wanted to kill his wife, he would have to have used a syringe to drug her first and then throw her off a cliff. This all took place just over a year ago. The trial lasted a month. Here's some of what the prosecutor and defense attorney said following the verdict.
We hope that the verdict today brings Ariel the next step into closure, and she can close the chapter on this part of her life. The last thing we'd like to say is we'd just like to thank Amanda Morris and Sarah Bucksbaum. They stepped in, they heard somebody who needed help, and they stepped in to help.
We are thankful that they did not convict him of attempted murder, which would have been life in prison. And so we just thank them for their service, and we look forward to an appeal related to some of the judge's rulings.
Now, the juror who spoke to journalists after the verdict was read said the only two people who know what happened on that cliff are the two who were involved. She said they had to rely on testimony from both sides, looking at what matched to help them make a decision. Sentencing is set for August. Reporting in the newsroom, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.